So today we want to talk about pet peeves.
Yeah.
Everyone has them. We have a lot of them. And today we're laying it down so you guys know what we can't stand. Can't stand. Can't stand. Can't stand.
I have too many things in my hands.
You know what really grinds my gears?
What? People who see that the lanes are closing because there's construction or whatever reason, it's going down to one lane. They zoom ahead to get in front of everyone and then they cut everyone off.
Yep.
That ain't right.
I
That's
hate
disrespectful.
that. That's also one of my pet peeves, specifically merging. Any kind of merging. It's a zipper, be a zipper. One and one and one and one.
One and one, a zipper. Just zipper it.
Also, people who put on their brakes so fast because it's merging and they don't understand the speed that every other car is going and they just can't merge into traffic, so then they slow down and they back everyone else up. Woo!
I have a lot around driving in general, but I see, especially with the merging thing, people just stop. And it's like, well, sometimes you do have to stop because people are crazy, but keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Go. Me and my big toe are over here like this.
Yep, still driving with the big toe? What's something that you would consider a pet peeve then, aside from the driving ones we just talked about?
Okay, well, I have one more driving one.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's people who don't understand the difference between laying off the gas to slow down versus braking. So driving down the road, cars are slowing down, immediately braking, and then going, and then braking, and then going. No, just lay off your gas, naturally slow down, and you'll be fine.
I think the problem is that they're going too fast to begin with, so simply letting off the gas is not enough.
Oh, right. I mean, you're not wrong, but also don't take their side right now. They are wrong.
Okay, yeah, they are wrong.
They are wrong.
Yes, and you're right. You're always right.
Thanks. Okay.
I think I might actually be a little bit guilty of that, and that's why I'm trying to.
You're right.
Not that I'm going fast. I'm not going fast. I'm going within the speed limit. However, some cars are jerking around in front of me, and I gotta be ready. I gotta be an alert, assertive driver.
They're doing the jerk in their car?
Yes.
Is everyone in the car doing one of these? Just jerking around?
Yep, back and forth.
Or are they whipping it by chance?
Oh, they're whipping it.
Yeah.
You know what really sucks the life out of me?
What?
What?
One-uppers.
Oh,
The
no.
people that are not even involved in the conversation, but they have to chime in with their story. And it could be the worst story ever. You could be talking about something devastating, and then they chime in, and they've got a story that's more devastating.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot.
Okay, let's give an example of this. I'll tell a devastating story, and then you one up me.
Okay.
So I was late to work today because I saw an abandoned kitten in a box on the side of the road.
Oh, really? An abandoned kitten in a box on the side of the road? Well, let me tell you.
You're just mocking me. You're not even one-upping me. What?
Yeah, you know what? I once found a whole litter of kittens.
Why are you so aggressive?
And they were, because I'm one-upping you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
A litter of kittens. And they were in 2 boxes. And it was on a highway. And cars were zipping past them. And I stopped and I got out and I almost got hit by several cars. But I saved them.
And you weren't late to work?
Yes.
You were on time?
And I was still on time to work, and I gave the kittens, I found new homes for all of the kittens.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah. So when they inject themselves into conversations or act like they know more or have more experiences.
Inject?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what it feels like, an injection. Because I'm having a great conversation and then they come out of nowhere, boom, I'm injected. with their truth.
Usually it's not even a better story.
Yeah.
No one needed to hear that story.
No.
Everyone needs to hear our stories.
Yes.
Because they're funny and they're worth telling.
Yeah. Actually, does that make us one-uppers?
Okay, what's another pet peeve?
You know what? This really winds me up. It winds me up.
People who let their pets invade your space. I'm talking like sniffing in your private area, jumping on you, and they think that it's cute because they love their pet. Great, love your pet, but that doesn't mean everyone else is gonna love it or want it all up in their business. That's it.
Literally in your personal business.
Yes, in your spaces, in your bits, in your bobs, in all of those areas.
In your bobs?
Yes, your bobs and your bits.
Your Bobs and your Henrys and your Dylans. What?
Yes. It just bothers me. It's like, just, you know, some people are very respectful and they, you know, they'll pull their animal away, or if they see that you're engaging with it, then maybe they'll chat with you. But I'm talking about the people that just let their dogs do whatever and think that it's cute and it's a stranger. It's like, you wouldn't let your kid just go up and start
Smelling your bits?
smelling a stranger's bits, would you?
I mean, that's true. I wouldn't
Even if
let...
it's a cute kid. I mean, you wouldn't, so why would you let your pet do it? It ain't right, and it winds me up. It really winds me up.
I agree with that. And I love pets.
Yeah, me too.
I love dogs, and I want to see them, and I want to pet them, but on my own terms. I don't want your dog coming in, jumping, sniffing, slobbering.
Yeah, no.
Guess what? Your dog's gonna get a piece of chocolate.
Oh, no. Is that a threat?
Oh my god! If your dog's getting too close, yeah, it's a threat. Muzzle it if you have to. Oh my gosh!
There's an idea.
I'm thinking of the scene in National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. Was
What
it
is she
Vegas
talking
Vacation?
about?
Where they go to pick up the
She knows that
ant,
I've never seen
and they
any
tie the
movie
dog
that
to
she's
the
seen,
bumper,
so
and
she
they're
can't
driving,
possibly
and then he gets pulled
be
over,
talking
and
about
he's
a
like,
movie
"Sir, what
reference
is
right
this
now."
empty leash tied to your bumper?
I don't think you can keep talking about the movie because then we'll get copyrighted.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, I've never seen the movie, so.
Loud breathers. Not the loud stompers that are currently your neighbors upstairs running back and forth. Not that. That's totally fine.
Is it?
It's not.
No.
Usually they're moving furniture. I don't know. If you're watching this, just calm down.
Yeah, just keep it moving.
Just
but quietly.
Yeah, just sit down. That's it. Just
Stay at home, relax a little.
I hate loud breathers. Loud breathers.
What if they can't help it though?
Well, here's the thing. Sometimes, being a bigger person, I'm relaxed, but I keep my mouth closed so I'm not.
So you don't like mouth breathers either?
Just any kind of loud breathers. Unless you've just run a marathon, there's no
That's
reason.
the only criteria?
Yes, there is no reason for you or your body to be in such a state.
Puff and puff?
Yes, huff and puff. To where you're breathing so loudly. Just even calm, you're not even moving. You're at a relaxed, calm state. And
But are they calm though? They could internally be going through a lot.
Okay, but why do you have to breathe loud?
Because they're working through a lot.
I mean, just be aware. Just be aware.
What about it bothers you? Just the sound?
It
of
could
breathing?
be. It could be silent. It could be silent. Just either working, reading, just doing anything quietly. And then maybe a person next to you just breathing. Just shut up. Go on, get out of
I
here.
hope you never.
Get out of here!
I have a follow-up question with this breathing thing.
Okay, what?
What about snoring? Does that bother you?
Oh, I snore. Yes.
But does it bother you when other people snore? Or because there's deep breathing sleepers? That's not quite a
No.
snort. It's just this heavy.
No, if you're sleeping and you're in
You
a
get a pass?
slumber,
Okay.
fine.
But if you're up, you're at 'em during the day.
Yeah, you're just sitting there looking, watching our videos, breathing loudly. If you're breathing loudly right now, just check yourself. That's it. Just be aware and then close your mouth.
Yeah. I actually thought that you were gonna put sniffling. People who
Oh.
sniffle. And it's just like, go get a tissue.
Don't get me started about sniffling. I hate sniffling. Why are you? Blow your nose. Go on, get. All the tissues that I have around my person at all times, not even for me half the time. They're for other people. Stop your sniffling. Wipe it up, then use nose chapstick. It's all a thing.
Yeah.
It's all a thing.
Let's not get started on nose chapstick. Let's keep it moving.
Wow, I forgot about sniff. Okay, I'm triggered.
I apologize for all of that. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay, well, let me tell you something that really ruffles my feathers. Because I got feathers and they ruffle. Wow.
When people litter. It is 2019. There are trash cans everywhere. Why are you littering? Particularly when people are driving and they throw things out of the window. And I've seen cars that are piled full of junk and they have the audacity to throw trash out of their window. Like, what gives you the right? You're in that filthy car, piled full of who knows what, but probably trash, and you're throwing trash out the window? It's like, if you want a cluttered life, that's on you, but don't clutter up the world with your trash.
Wow. Don't clutter up the world with your trash. And your trash.
I would never call a person trash. but
No,
that is me.
I wouldn't. Unless they have dogs that jump on you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But like, why are people littering?
I don't know. I don't get it either. I mean, I get the confusion between like 4 to 6 different trash cans. One is for compost and one is
Yeah.
for something that's never going to degrade in the earth.
But putting it in something is better than nothing.
Something that really gets in my hair.
Yeah, is when people don't hold the door open for you.
Okay, give me an example.
If you're walking into the same space as someone and you're maybe a couple steps behind them and they let the door close, they don't even have the decency to hold it open for you,
Yeah.
and they can feel your presence or you saw them look at you and
Your
they
aura?
still,
It's coming.
and they still just walk through the door. It's just like, oh.
I even do one of these. Like I open it, I walk through, and then I do one of these.
Mhm.
Here,
Yeah.
come in.
It's
Come
like
on.
we don't have to interact because I don't want to interact with a stranger. That's fine. Just hold the door. It's just a nice
Yeah.
thing to do.
It's about respect.
Yeah. Show
It's
some
just,
respect.
it's just be kind.
Mhm.
You know the question that I ask myself? Are you being a dick? If the answer is yes, stop doing what you're doing. That's it.
Mm-hmm. yep, that's it. Think about that question.
Yeah.
AYBAD.
AYBAD. Bracelets to purchase later.
Coming soon to a Etsy store near you.
Etsy?
Yeah, it's gotta be Etsy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I
Uh,
sell stuff out of my garage, but
Yeah,
Okay,
also
we
an
can-
option.
we
The back
can-
of your car.
back of my dirty ass car. Just kidding, my car is always clean. I
You
also-
even got a trash can. You have a trash can in your car. This is what people need to model themselves after.
My glove compartment, tissues at the ready. Behind, in the back seat, just a small trash can. Put your stuff in it. That's it.
Yeah.
And then once a week, I just take it out,
Just take out the trash.
divvy it up into my 4 to 6 trash cans, and then that's it.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving.
So to go along with my last one, it's also when people. This isn't gonna make sense, but when people hold the door, but there's so much distance between you that you have to like jog to catch up, so that they're not holding the door for too long. So it's like you're being nice, thank you for that, but also it's a little too nice. So
Right.
you know you got to find that right balance, if you will.
Whenever I do that, I let the door shut because I don't want them to run. And as it's shutting, I say, I tried my best. and then
the
it
door
shuts
in your face.
Yeah, and then I walk away, and then like 2 seconds later they come through the door, and it's like, oh, I didn't gauge.
So when that
That's it.
happens for me, that's a good point. Like I tried my best. That's fair.
I tried my best.
But one time I heard that like when one door closes, another one opens. So I just stand there and look for another door to open, or I climb through a window instead.
Okay.
So there's that.
Wow. There you go.
But I mean, we wouldn't even have this problem because this is a problem. It's a problem.
So if you were ahead of someone that was too far behind you, what are some solutions here? Do you walk slower and then let them creep up on you?
Yes.
And then, boom, door open, get in here.
Yeah. Well, if it was me, what I would do is personally, I would go through the door and then I'd let the door close and then I'd time it so that I was ready to open the door when they got closer.
To reopen the door?
Yeah, I'd reopen it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like I get in, I don't make them run to catch the door.
Okay.
And then I wait, so it's like a nice little service of,
It's a door service.
yeah, that's door service.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how people usually treat people.
Okay.
So that's what I do. And if the
Okay.
world did it, then, well, the world would be a better place.
A lot of different scenarios, a lot of different options.
Mhm.
Really, people need to just use whatever they have at hand to make the world better. Are you being a Okay, then stop doing it.
We want to know what your guys' pet peeves are, because everyone's got them. Don't act like you don't have them.
Are we being irrational with some of our pet peeves? I don't think we are. But let us know. When would ever be a good time for you to one-up someone? Tell me.
Yeah,
Convince me.
right. Like, you can share your story, but why does it have
Yeah.
to be a one-up situation?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, just say, can I please interject and share my truth, my personal story? And then maybe we'll listen.
Interject. Okay. If I may.
Pardon me. I hear you're talking about something I can relate to.
I may have an additional story to tell.
Yeah, and then if I may, and then you may or may not. Mother may I. We decided.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
Wow.
let us know in the comments. We're curious to hear what you guys have to say, if you agree with what we've said. And we'll have a little bit of a discussion down in the comments.
Yeah.
Before we go, we gotta remind you that you gotta like, you gotta comment, and most importantly, you gotta subscribe. And how do they subscribe?
You gotta click. Oh god. You gotta click that notification bell below.
Because that will alert you to when we have new videos. And I mean, I'm seeing a trend here. It looks like Mondays, 10 a.m., but
Yeah. Getting it. Wow.
all right, well, I think that's it. Bye, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Okay, we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I may,